Heavy jackets and hoods, an absolute must outdoors tonight as Torontonians brave the chill. Some, though, have no choice but to tough out the biting winds on the streets. Good evening. The city's most vulnerable are being hit hard by tonight's double-digit below freezing temperatures. Shauna Hunt with how volunteers are helping the homeless survive in these brutal winter conditions.
I think it's important for people to have a social conscience and to realize that we do have a homeless problem. And in the year 2012 that we're still battling with homeless issues, it's unconscionable.
The cold outside will chill you to the bone, and some are spending this freezing night on city streets.
You want to give me another box of gloves over here? Gloves?
Today, over 200 volunteers were on the assembly line.
Okay, guys, wait.
Putting together 3,000 survival kits to help the homeless make it through the harsh winter.
Can you believe it, telling your kids that people have to live on the streets and freeze at 1 o'clock in the morning when you're in a warm bed?
Thousands of people are in and out of city shelters, and hundreds are still sleeping on the streets. Sometimes you'll see someone laying on a grate like this, using the steam to stay warm. But in the frigid weather we're experiencing right now, it's very dangerous to spend the night outside. Frostbite can happen in minutes, and hypothermia can be deadly.
In these kits, we have everything from a hat to gloves, mitts, socks, hygiene products, a sleeping bag, everything to keep them warm and keep them alive so they don't freeze to death.
And this little guy was snapping photos on his break and says helping out is a good way to pay it forward.
There's homeless people on the streets in the cold. It's just not the right thing.
We're 41% there. Woo!
And boy, is it bitter out tonight. It's next weekend that these winter survival kits will be handed out to more than 100 organizations, including the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, and local shelters. Live at Yonge and Dundas Square, I'm Shauna Hunt. Back to the newsroom.